Hey everybody, it's Steven at Gutter Pop Comics in Buffalo, New York. It is, maybe a quarter to midnight, August 3rd, 2021, the night before New Comic Book Day, where I will go over all of this week's new releases as best as I can. Going in cold, haven't really looked at this stuff. Feel free to message the shop, call the shop. We can set something aside for you if you see something you like, or come in. I'm going to go over some of the small press stuff we got in first. So, new comic by Alabaster Pizzo. I read this on Instagram originally, but it's in this like really beautiful new edition from Perfectly Acceptable Press. I really liked their comic, Mimi and the Wolves, and this is very different but very great. And I love these. I love this print edition. Right on Instagram. Part of the new movement of swipe comics, but very happy to see a beautiful print edition of that. The Saddest, Angriest Black Girl in Town by Robin Smith. I really love this beautiful like vellum overlay. That was such a cool design choice. I love Robin's comics, and I really appreciated this one. Just really appreciated them taking the time to share their experience. And what a great comic. We've had this in for a little while. I just haven't had a chance to talk about it. So happy to share that with y'all. New Caitlin Cass, part of her Postal Constituents series. Go to CaitlinCass.com if you want to subscribe. She does like a comic every other month. Very psyched to have her stuff. They're mostly, if not all, historical comics, and I always learn something and kind of gain, some perspective from the stuff Caitlin chooses to do. Great cartoonist. So psyched to have those in the store. So, new Demon Slayer. Robert Kirkman goes over his whole career, interviews, talks about Walking Dead, becoming a partner at Image Comics. Really cool. These are like reprints of old, 90s fantasy comics. This Elric character has been kind of, has come and gone over the years, but these look really fun. This edition looks really nice. I really like the production on it. And if you're into kind of high fantasy sword and sorcery stuff, pretty great. Volume 4 of Kill 6 Billion Demons. This is definitely like a fan, like we have tons of customers who like really love this series. I believe it started out as a web comic. I don't actually know that. And I have been meaning to get into this one. I never have read any of it, but it looks really awesome. I mean, it looks totally insane. I believe it's all, it's like high, like, look at that. Popular webcomic. Is super on top of it. Love Jesse Jacobs' drawings on the cover of anything. These are all essays, different essays on comics. I'm going to read these and see if I'm smart enough to run a comic book store. Like, you know what I mean? Like, see if I understand what they're talking about. Maybe I'll learn something. First volume of the Golden Wind arc, a fan favorite arc now in English. And some of the best drawing, most insane drawing. And we're going to get, in addition to the amazing drawing, we're going to get just insane character designs and amazing fight sequences. And there's a reason this series is so beloved, and I'm so glad that like such a weird series is so popular. I mean, it really is like borderline experimental. when it comes to the situations and stuff. I mean, it's totally nuts. I don't remember this guy's name, but I like that he looks like Cable from X-Men, but in space. He's got like the Terminator 2 half face, so I always liked that when I was a kid. There's Binky Fett. I know that guy's name, but I can't remember right now. Basilisk, Bob, no, I don't know it. Deduct, however many points. Yeah, we're playing for points tonight, so that's -5. -5 points. This looks beautiful. I don't know anything about this. So here, let's flip together. It's like this really sparse, beautiful watercolor thing, maybe kind of surrealistic. Well, there's some crazy cross hatching, but look at these like really, I mean, what is this? It looks awesome, right? I don't understand. All right, a lot of books today. A lot of books with, no, a lot of drawings. Is that like a fan club? Can I become like a Bob Kane acolyte or something? Pen and sword books. Cool. So somebody created Batman. Someone had to do it. Find out who in that book. Operation Dragon. I don't know anything about this one. Let's take a look, shall we? Looks cool. Kind of like a Skull Island kind of thing, maybe? Don't know much about that one. Looks fun. Lost on Planet Earth. Get me off this rock. Man. You know, sometimes it's like easy to riff, and then other times, I mean, this looks totally cool, but I don't know anything about this. I don't know any of the creators. I didn't read. I liked Vagrant Queen. Oh yeah, I've read a bunch of like, yeah, Kim and Kim, Eternity Girl. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Steeple, Volume 2, John Allison, super fun comic. John Allison rules. This comic is super fun. Get that. I'm gonna read this one. It's like a spicy, smutty book, I believe, but I have high hopes it might be good. Could be garbage, but it might. I just want it to be good. I guess it's true of like every comic, right? You want it to be good. I read a really good review of this, so we have Volume 1. This is another kind of, I don't think this is like, this is older teen, but it's maybe like a descent into madness, trying to, you know, like deny the sexual side of your life. So that's a really cool premise. And again, hope it's good. Probably, you know, it's probably fine. New volume of Jujutsu Kaisen, very popular fight manga, kind of a supernatural, creepy fight manga. So kind of a, ew, gross. Can they print that? That's, where's the comics code? So glad that these two are working together again. I really liked, I'm gonna space on the name of it, but it's like, oh yeah, Inde. Greg Ruth, beautiful illustrator. I mean, look at these drawings. You know, what are we? We're like 10 minutes into this video. I'll confess, I think I like Ethan Hawke. I think he's cool. You know, I've heard interviews with him. He seems like he's like, you know, just trying to do cool stuff. One of my customers recommended this. Kind of a cute, like, just kind of tame queer story, you know, just like, I think they just hang out on this seagull villa, man, just chill, you know. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. I've not read it. Looks like a chill time. Pompo the Cinephile. Running out of time. don't know what to say about that. Wonder Woman and Wonder Girl. So, got to get caught up in these. I've heard great things about the Wonder Girl character. I don't think Mariko Tamaki wrote any of these issues, but I've heard that her arc on Wonder Woman is especially good. These are kind of classic. Let's see how they hold up. Well, the recoloring on this stuff is tough, right? I mean, it's hard to nail. It's getting worse as I flip up. That's a great page. Yeah, so I mean, these are incredible comics, often misunderstood. So, hey, how's it going? Got a fan. Somebody just tell me I'm doing a good job. Knocked on the window. Give me the thumbs up. Thumbs up, dude. New volume of Chip Zadarski. Where's it's not focusing. Chip Zadarski's Daredevil, volume 4. Some Marvel, I don't have space on the table, some reprints of their newer stuff. Love these books. Watch some of the show. Like it. Have not read the comics. This looks like, if you love the show, that might be the way to go. Volume, it's like another the omnibus, but this time of the BPRD. These are all like set in the Hellboy universe. As much as I like the Hellboy universe and lore, the Mike Mignola art is a big selling point for me, so I've not read those. This is like a point of pride where I'm gonna take a bet that I'm the only comic shop in like a 200-mile radius or something that ordered this book. And I'm gonna start daring customers to just like make sense of any, you know, like what political cartoons from this era. I mean, you know, after a few moments of breathless suspense, the officer, I mean, who gives a shit? But I just, you know, find this stuff fascinating, and I can't wait to sort of like, you know, just learn something. Just learn anything, really. I'm just desperate to learn something. So yeah, this isn't the rebirth of the English comic strip from 1847 to 1870. So, more fantasy. A lot of fantasy this week. So, shrink wrapped. Can't look at it. I like this guy. And I like these comics. We're running out of time. She's like a hitman or something. So it's her killer life. So she's just sort of like a very positive, like, you know, like hitman who, yeah, she murders people, but she's like super like twee about it or something. So I haven't read that one, but that is my understanding. This is maybe the big one this week. Queen of the Ring, Wrestling Drawings by Jaime Hernandez. I think if you like Jaime Hernandez, you have to buy this book. If you like wrestling or are into any of the like glow kind of stuff, I mean, this is just incredible drawing. So totally rules. I'm a little bummed. I really, I guess I had misread the press release where I thought that the Hernandez, the like comics were in there too. Man, at the very end, 30 seconds to go. Pretty, you know, important 9/11 comics. Sandman, Livewire, very cool new character from Image. And then this is really great. Back in print. These incredible comics. I'm just going to flip until got 5 seconds left. All right, thanks so much, y'all, and I will post the rest later. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Steven at Gutter Pop Comics in Buffalo, New York. It is August 4th, 2021, and I'm going to go over the kids' comics that came out this week for anyone who is interested in making an educated purchase for a tiny person in their life. So yeah, I'll get, not always tiny, I don't know, young adult, middle grade, elementary school age. So Scales and Scoundrels, this is volume 1. It's been republished in this like kind of more like YA friendly format. This is a great fantasy series, and this is the new volume. So this is all new content. I believe it was originally published as single issues, but not this stuff. So perfect for fans of Amulet, Bone, any fantasy stuff, but really beautifully drawn. Loved the first arc. Excited for this. From the same publisher, by Junie Ba, a West African fantasy epic. This looks pretty great. Like it kind of, I mean, this is like maybe just like I get all sorts of vibes from this. It's hard to articulate, but this just looks really striking. Really cool. And you can't smell it right now, but the ink saturation, this book smells really cool. It's got that good printing. So yeah, that looks exceptional. That's clever, right? Using like the photo scan of the pizza. It's like kind of gross, kind of awesome. But yeah, super younger readers. I don't know why this makes me think of Uncle Grandpa, but maybe because they employed that same kind of technique. Pizza and taco. There we go. They got a whole series. Those are both top. Those are the number 1 and number 2 foods, right? Maybe burgers. Agent Moose on a mission. Moose on a mission. Yeah, a lot of parents struggle like where to go after Dogman, where to go after Big Nate. This looks like a great like kind of gag oriented comic. Looks very maybe a little more kind than that other stuff. So maybe more in line with some of our gentler fare. I put these in the kids section because I know there's a lot of kids who are interested in who Shang Chi is, old Marvel character. These are reprints of older Marvel stories, kind of just like giving everyone like an overview of like who the character is. It looks like they're pulling from more modern stuff, which is probably the move for a younger reader, right? Than like the old fuddy-duddy stuff. It's rated as teen. That looks pretty gnarly. It looks maybe more violent. That looks more violent than it really is. But, you know, definitely, 10, 12. It's Marvel. It's not going to be, it's like, it's not going to be too rough. Pretty cute. Max Lang. Oh, I'm struggling. Wow. Love these drawings. It's got a really animated vibe to it, but like these old school, like animation, you know what I mean? Wow, I love this. Just like that really funny gestural drawing. Ah, dang it. Sorry, didn't mean to. That's so good. Wow, that's a surprise for me. I really love that. Soupy Leaves Home, new Cecil Castellucci book, drawn by Jose Pimenta. Sorry, very tired. It's very late. No excuses. Kind of a young adult comic. The writer of this has like definitely like a following, and we carry some of her, like she does some like young adult like novels, but has done a bunch of comics too. And so this is some like, young person train hopping kind of shenanigans, but oh, Soupy my boy. This is more of like a children's book. Wake Up Sleepyhead. Wow. Okay, so it is like a comic, but beautifully illustrated. Love the color. The three lazy boys. Dang. Yeah, this looks great. Wake Up Sleepyhead. 3 silly stories. Love a good goof. And then finally, Supergirl Adventures of... Supergirl Adventures, Girl of Steel. I thought it was Adventures of the Girl of Steel, which, would have also worked, but... yeah, this looks great. It's like done in that like kind of classic DC Warner Brothers animated style. Yeah, I love this stuff. Brett Blevins. Wow, I did not know that. Brett Blevins is a great cartoonist. I didn't know that he ever worked in this style. Evan Dorkin and Sarah Dreyer. Man, Terry Austin inker. This comic rules. Dang, graphic novels for everyone. So yeah, this was like during a period where some of the best comics coming out of DC were their like animated, they were the most superhero-y stuff during the grim and gritty like 90s. So pretty cool. Wow. I'm gonna check that out. That looks great by like today's the like remastering of it that they did. Just looks great. So yeah, feel free to send us a message if anyone has any comments or questions, or I know it's tough shopping for a younger person, and yeah, always happy to help. So thanks so much. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Steven at Gutter Pop Comics in Buffalo, New York. I'm going to go through the single issues now. It is August 3rd, 2021. It's after midnight. I'm very tired. But happy to be here. So yeah, if you watched the previous video, I made a comment that I was excited to check this out. And I, while the other video was uploading, I tried reading it, and it is silly garbage. It is very dumb, like, they go to a fantasy world, like nonsense. But, as long as you calibrate your expectations, that might be a fun time, but not the maybe thoughtful exploration of sex work that I was hoping it would be. I kind of thought it was like a slice of life thing, kind of learning about maybe how culturally that is perceived in Japan. And what a fool I was, because they like literally like travel through a dimension thing and go to like fucking Lord of the Rings or whatever. So again, could be fun, but not tonight. So Amber Blake is back in English. New start of a series or a one shot or something. American Vampire 1976. Always avenging something, those guys. Issue 2 of Basilisk. Someone tell me if I should read that. Looks cool. Batman's in trouble again. Bounty Hunters, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, got Commanders and Crazy. I guess this is based on a video game that no one played, so I guess they can do anything they want in that. Deadpool 1, okay, black, white, and blood. That's like a current trend of just doing like a spot color, bunch of short stories most likely. Vincent Price, you rascal, what are you doing in that comic book? Chris Somney drawn, big fan of that guy's art. I really like the drawing in the first 2 issues of this. It's like, this cover doesn't quite do it justice, but it's like this really cool brushy style. I've heard this is really good. We sold out of the early issues, and I will read the trade when it comes out. So let's continue. What is this? Oh, it's Extreme. It's Extreme. The Yoker's got a puzzle box for you. So figure that out. This is coming to an end. Immortal Hulk number 50 will be the last issue. These are always fun. So those are always, let's see who we got. We got my man Benny. We got the Fox Group. Sue Pesto. Luca Bazooka. Very funny. This is a video game I think that everyone played and liked. So I wonder if that makes it harder to tell a yarn, to spin a yarn, if like everyone's already invested in the lore and they probably can't take like chances and stuff. Heard really good things about the Green, sorry, I saw Green Lantern. I said green, sorry to say Green Asian, but I mean to say the Good Asian. I heard this is really, really good. Kind of like heavy noir stuff. So very much looking forward to reading that as a complete thing. Colin Bunn's cool, the Lucky Duck. What is this? Oh, Magic the Gathering. The Me You Love in the Dark. These are Miles Morales reprints, so this will be old material done in sort of like a, you know, just like, it's like $10, it's a bunch of pages. Nice House on the Lake number 3, getting great reviews from customers. You know, James Tynion, writer of Something's Killing the Children and Batman and a bunch of stuff people like. So no surprise that that's also good. Some robots. Maria Lovett. Love her drawing. That's her. Tyler Boss. Beautiful variant cover. Really psyched on this. Very graphic and cool. Looking forward to reading that. Issue 3 of Red Room, The Antisocial Network. I don't know if I actually ever realized that that was the subtitle. It's so like prominently displayed right now. But yeah, disgusting comic. So congrats to Ed Piskor and his, you know, making me wretch. This is coming to an end. Really great sci-fi stuff. Science, short for science fiction. Second printings of the new Shang Chi comic. That's a cool, don't know who drew that, but that's cool. I thought that movie had come out already, but I was told just today that no, I misspoke. I thought that the movie was coming out this weekend, and then I was told that it came out already. And you can see it across the street at the North Park Theater. And their marquee is currently shut off, or I would do a snap zoom. Normally it's lit up this time of night, but this is like a reprint of an old Chris Claremont written, Adam Hughes drawn Star Trek comic. So I'm like kind of a low-key, I don't know what you call like a Star Trek fan, like a Trek head. She's a fun character. They introduced her a little while back I thought she's real fun. The Spirit Rider, pretty cool. More Suicide Squad, this time with the Joker. Get the Joker. So who knows what wacky hijinks. My boy Swampy. I think this is a second printing of the first issue of Sweet Paprika. Maybe a variant cover that shipped late or something. Reprints featuring Casey Jones, I presume the first issue, plus some other cool stuff. You know, I never really liked the Dinobots. I mean, you know, I loved dinosaurs and Transformers as a kid. I don't know, co-creator of Rick and Morty, don't know what this is. I was told maybe based on a video game. I see Justin Roiland drew that cover. Tess Stone is cool, so I'm sure that's, you know, just if anyone's interested in some new Rick and Morty-esque stuff. We don't kill spitters. Wonder what that could be about. I love utopian science fiction. It's so hard to do. Everyone does Mad Max, which is such an easy line to draw, you know? It's so easy to go from where we're at as a society to a dystopia. But like a utopian science fiction, very hard to do. These are all just extras that we have, you know, so we order a lot of, but there's second printing of this Venom comic if anyone wants it. I like that they're doing like like a Planeteers, Captain Planet kind of thing with this. It's like kind of like this Voltron Captain Planet mashup in the new X-Men. So not what I was expecting, but a lot of fun. Let's see. So I guess that's everything for the single issues. I think I'm just gonna like do a little surprise. So I'm gonna like walk back, go behind the curtain. We should get a curtain, that would be good. So when we buy collections, it usually takes us a little while to process them. You know, we have to go through them, etc., etc. But we bought a couple particularly cool ones. I just thought maybe I'd eat up a couple minutes. I don't know if he wants me to shout him out, but I'll shout out Joe Nolan for this amazing collection. Yeah, let's just flip through together, kill a little time. You know, I loved the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. I mean, that was like a big, you know, I think all 80s, 90s kids are like totally, they love the Turtles. A very close friend of mine, she told me that like her imaginary character or like friend, you know, like her imaginary like friend that she would talk to, like when she was a very young child, was like Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles. And I love that because it's like, you know, there's so much emphasis on the merch. And, you know, and I was obsessed with all of the toys and all that stuff. But the fact that, like, you know, she carried around this invisible pal, I don't know, it kind of just speaks to imagination, and I don't know, I just like that. I just think that's cool. Oh yeah, Chainsaw Vigilante. Look at that. That's yeah, that's awesome. We got the Thunder Pals. Don't know what that is. That's cool. Some dumb trash. Ooh. Below Ambition on Simon Hanselman joint. Look at the cool, man, I'm gonna have to crack that open. I might have that. I don't remember if I've read that one or not, or if that's collected. Hey, New York City Outlaws. That's my favorite issue with the red one spot, the red printing. What do you call that? Just like the one spot color. Holy moly. New York City Outlaws, #1 in the shop for the first time. Oh, and I've never read number 3. I think there's a 4th issue, which is the hardest to find because maybe a low print run or something. But those are like some of the best action comics of all time. Just some of the best comics of all time. Ken Landgraf. What? What does it mean? Carl Barks painting. Very cool. I hope I'm like kind of not looking through the camera lens. I'm kind of like, there's also like something poking my foot, but I don't want to move. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, and I'm seeing it for the first time. I mean, I did look through some of this, but I had like somebody help me go through it. That's what I should just speed up. Oh, those are fun. Oh, well, he's a star boy. There's that guy. No, these are fun. These Weird Love, they're like reprints edited by Craig Yo of like old, just weird, you know, just weird romance comics. And dude, I hope the devil falls in love. Looks cool. These are fun radio. We have a bunch of those for some reason. Like somebody donated a box of them. I don't know who that is. Sorry, everyone. Let's see. We got like 2 minutes on the clock. I'll do one more. No one's gonna make it this far. No one's gonna watch this one. But that's okay, because this is fun for me. Get to look at some old comic. That sucks. It's so good. Yeah, this is a big, I'm super ignorant of like, I don't see, this, I can be honest at this moment. I can like kind of be candid where like Silver Age comics, I just don't know that much about. That's amazing. That's some like bootleg Twilight Zone nonsense. I like that purple in the shadow. I'm not really looking at it too closely. It's a lot to unpack. That's like a 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of a situation. So yeah, so no, I love, you know, we buy comics. I get to learn about comics. Okay, I've got just a couple more seconds. Bad pull. Better. Pretty cool. Yeah, I guess Batman and Robin. I guess that was the last time they ever. I guess they didn't make it. They didn't make any more Batman. I like that pink. I like. Yeah, no, I haven't read much of Batman from this era, Batman and Batgirl. So maybe I'll crack a few of these open. All right, thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'll do the kids video next. Thanks so much.